it out to you.
Hey,
I'll just say like
let me just. I will just turn off my keyboard
if we
just a
can,
sec.
I'll say like if we can have a look up at Sexy Digger. Wait, how are you gonna talk if you don't have a keyboard? Oh, voice. Yeah, sorry.
Alrighty. Can you guys hear me?
Yep,
Okay, cool.
your voice sounds a bit higher now though.
He's
Okay,
just teaching his
All right.
puberty reversal pills.
good luck, y'all.
Good luck, y'all. I'll start commentating.
Good luck, have
I've got
fun.
about 3 pixels here. Welcome to Challenger League. This is Season 8, Round 2. We're here for the sprint qualifying at Portimao. Just one lap, 15 drivers all vying for the sprint pole. If conditions are as wet in the main one as they are now, I'm not sure why we have rain. Oh yeah, of course, because it is a sprint qualifying. When conditions are as wet in the sprint as they are now, you'll find a little bit of difficulty making your way through the grid. It will be a very slidey side-to-side track as Kubo absolutely bottles his quali lap there. So it should be a difficult one, but these are CL drivers, the middle tier of the eSports racing leagues, and they are pretty experienced, a fair few of them. Some newer faces, though, we might see some surprises on the grid as they all fly around that final corner up to the line. And what's it going to be? It looks like on pole position, it's number 36, Corvid in the Vulpioca. Sexy Digger starts on the front row. Jaruni, Suicide, and Rozim complete top 5. Then it's Kubo ahead of Kraft, Gwetsley, Caddo, and Joe Porsche with a solid top 10. Smirnov starts 11th. He won the jail race on the results screen, but not on the countback after lag issues plagued the end of the race. Crunk, 12th place for Bobcat. Then it's Game On Goose. Nordic Blizzard for him. Eurus for Vulpioca. Imagine telling somebody that during Season 5. Jesus. And Tolly starting in last place for the little snowflake team. Just under 40 seconds that lap time was. We're very nearly ready to get racing here for the sprint race in Portimao. Should be a very exciting one. Any pre-race thoughts from the racers? Eurist, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, I definitely should have practiced wet laps. That was a terrible lap. I'm lucky not to start last, so let's see how it goes. Anything could happen, especially in the first laps. There are some very tricky corners, so we'll have to see how the grid shakes up.
Absolutely. Spooder's on the wrong Wi-Fi. Let's hope to see him back for the sprint race when he's on the right one. Starting from the front, the Australian on pole position. We're underway for the sprint here. Sexy Digger gets a slow start. Jaruni and Suicide immediately flank him there. Kraft in the background getting a little bit bogged down too. As we head into turn 1, can we get a view of the leaders? It's Corver going through. Big slam. Sideways into the wall. I think that was Suicide. Jaruni involved in that. Kubo dropping behind Sexy Digger. Razim up there. Sexy Digger looking to the inside of Suicide. Going into that turn 5 hairpin. Can he do much more on the exit? He's going wheel to wheel with Jeru. Caddo also in there. We won't see him in SL later. Suicide has been seen right into the gravel there. Jaruni in second. It's Kubo looking up the inside at the minute. Caddo and Sexy Digger just tucking behind. But Corvid has gotten away from pole perfectly, and that shows just how important that is in this kind of race. Kraft, Eurist, and Rosine fighting. Then it's Smirnov and Toli, and just behind them, Mr. Crunk running in 12th place. Game On Goose and Gwetsley vying with him as well. Corvid still out in the lead. That's not a great line through that corner, though. Kubo and Co might be able to catch him up in this 11-lap sprint race. Jaruni currently just slotting in behind Sexy Digger, who is driving that Nordic Blizzard car. Beautiful, simple blue and white livery there, and real callback to their days in the top division. It's Caddo right ahead of Rozim. It's still quite a lead that Corvid has at the moment. Can Rozim potentially make a move here? Will he just be happy to sit in the slipstream? Suicide and Eurist, old LYR drivers at a time. One main, one reserve, side by side to turn 1. Eurist just hangs it in around the outside there, and Caddo looks to still be ahead of... Oh, big crash there. Joe Porsche off into the gravel in the next corner. Goose being passed by Smirnoff and Crunk. Wetsley going through as well, and Goose will have to recover back. But up at the front, we've got a great fight for second place, it looks like at the minute. Jaruni right ahead of Kubo, right ahead of Sexy Digger, his teammate Eurus in the other Nordic Blizzard, currently in 5th position at the moment. Kubo for Recaldo, missing both their main driver and reserve, at least for the sprint race. So they have to have, I believe it's Crunk or Goose, in at the moment. Kado just trailing through behind Suicide and Eurus. Ooh, big fights going into the hairpin there. Smirnoff behind Goose now alongside Gwetsley up the inside. Sorry, Gwetsley is, of course, back. And let's see how Crunk and Porsche can attack this one. Can they go up the inside? Crunk tries it. Porsche does too. Crunk is through on Gwetsley, and ahead of them it's the Nordic Blizzard, and it is the HP Smirnoff and Game on Goose trying to just get away there. Let's see the top two, so to speak. It's Corvid and it's Jiruni running in second place. Belarusian Blood, says Levy. I believe there's some chattering going on about from the pundits, very seasoned pundits, about who's looking faster this weekend, and Jiruni can really make a statement here. Sexy Digger makes an error, and Kubo goes right up his inside, and again, and that was not a very clean move from Kubo. He slowed down for Sexy Digger and ceded the position. That is wonderful sportsmanship from the Scottish-Polish man, predominantly Polish, I believe. Urist and Kado exchanging blows coming in through the penultimate corner. That final hairpin. Can Kraft shape a move? Kado and Kraft, Rozim behind them here. It's a lot of people fighting it out. Rozim, of course, no longer a Mayhem driver. Kado to the outside of Urist, who just runs Rozim right out of room. Don't think we're going to see him cede that position, but he does have Kraft right behind him as well. Rozim has dropped back, is now in the clutches of Toli, who's looking just outside the points. Obviously, Kraft running in that final point position at the moment. It's only top 8 scoring points in the sprint race, which makes CL, side by side go Rozim and Toli. Such an elusive league that it is. We've got to fight for the lead, it looks like. Corvid and Jiruni going side by side or nose to tail into turn 1, 2, and now through the hairpin of 3. Jiruni has closed that gap expertly. And Sexy Digger behind. Jiruni also has the fastest lap of this race. Is he going to try and pry a move? Never found any space on the outside there. Corvid, of course, has a few issues with ping and a few issues through that left-hand kink and the right-hander. Double touch of grass there behind Sexy Digger and Kubo, I think, just separated by a little bit. Jiruni goes for the lead. Can he get it? Not quite up through that penultimate corner. Corvid hugs the inside like it's his old grandmother, and Jiruni is going to look to take that no, that's not a good analogy. Up into turn 1, he goes into the lead of the race. Can he go for the hairpin into turn 3? Corvid still sticks it around the outside, and this is amazing. Wet weather racing. Crunk is out of the sprint on lap 8 of 11. He couldn't quite crawl it home, and let's hope that doesn't cause any lag issues like we've seen plaguing the Europa Leagues so far this weekend. Urist up with Kado. They haven't left each other alone all race long, but just ahead still is Jiruni, and it's Corvid as well. Let's see how these two can do it. Sexy Digger still in 3rd position. Kubo in 4th at the moment. Kado, Suicide and Urus. This is our biggest battle at the moment. The final few points. Can they go 3 wide into turn 1? You bet they will, and they all have to somewhat bail to the runoff. Kado swept wide by Urus. Urus swept wide by Kado. They have really been going at it, and Kado just sends a lunge down the inside. That was not the wisest move. Suicide might just fall here, through here, take both of them. He doesn't manage it though. He's still just behind this little train of cars. Kado in the Pro and Urist in the VO. Suicide right behind, of course, as well. The other Frenchman looking to make up some spots here, but he's not going to attack his good mate Smirnoff. And it looks like Gwetsley just going through that penultimate hairpin. It's Jiruni and Corvid swapping positions out in the lead, and Corvid is having a little bit of lag there. Just a couple issues. Jiruni may find it difficult to pass him. Jiruni, once upon a time, had a very similar set of issues, but Corvid is all over the place on this penultimate lap, and this cannot be a good experience for the Belarusian driver. Corvid swept off every single way, and Jiruni just slides wide onto that gravel there. That's lost in the slipstream of Corvid, and he will be fuming about that afterwards. But this is still the fight over 5th place. Looks like 3rd and 4th pretty much decided, although Kubo was typing something. Good luck, he says, which is a odd thing to say on lap 11 of a sprint. Eurus still up the inside. Kado tries to switch back and take the cut, and he does manage it. The tyres have really gone off here in Portimao. We're fully into the final lap of the sprint, and heading through the final sector is our race leader Corvid. Jiruni, who is so close to him, will not be pleased whatsoever, and as the last race ended in controversy, he won't be happy with this either. But Corvid, through it all, wins the sprint at Portimao. Sexy Digger may just hold off Kubo. Yes, he will. Third place for him. Eurus out of Kano and Suicide. Great to see them all in that line, across the line, and Kraft will take the final point of the sprint. Razim coasts over the line. Smirnov and Gwetsley will slot in behind Toli. And it's Joe Porsche with Goose right ahead of him. And all of our finishers have indeed finished. Corvid wins it. Jaruni, a second a bit back, takes the fastest lap. Sexy Digger on the podium. It's Kubo, Eurus. Then it's the PROs of Kado and Suicide. Kraft takes the last point. Smirnov, his teammate, 2 positions behind him. Razim sandwiched in between. It's Gwetsley in the Raikar, 11th place for him. LSFs with a Nordic Blizzard slap in the middle. It's Goose, surrounded by Toli and Joe Porsche. Crunk, DNF, last place. That's all for now. We'll return for the feature race. I cannot see shit. It's so pixely. I can't see anything. I can't commentate the feature race if it's going to be like this. I think the rain effect on the screen is probably what's done it as well, but I can't see anything. I'm sorry.
All right.
It's
So, how
really
many
bad.
laps is it for the?
I think I'm going to go
Let
for
me
the feature.
check. Oh man, that was so tense.
I
That was a
said I
great
said
battle from you.
good luck. I said good luck because I was gonna go, but then we both just make the entire final lap. So it's like watching old people drive.
Okay, so it's 43 times dot 66. 28 laps, I guess it's good.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm probably not going to be here for the feature. I can't see anything. I'm sorry. It's really, really bad. Hopefully, if Spooder's on the right connection, he can rejoin. Corvids was very worrying towards the end there. Poor guy. And poor Jerry as well. I assume there's nobody else who wants to particularly commentate. Right. Bye-bye. I'll try
Yeah.
and get this Wi-Fi sorted.
Sorry to Roz. At one point, I think I kind of pushed him off. No, I don't remember because I was so focused on the fight with Sue and Kato. It was impossible to run away from those guys. Oh no, we have another pisser. You're taking the piss, brother. So, Kubo, how did your race go?
Yeah, it went well. I did like completely swipe Sexy Digger into the gravel, so I ceded the position, and then Cado cut us, but then he lost anyways. And at the final lap, I was trying to overtake him, but I failed. So Sexy Digger got the third place. I think that's fair enough.
Okay, so what was the podium? I didn't even notice. I was so focused
Um,
on my fifth place.
Girini and Corvid were in front. I don't know which one won, and then Sexy third.
I see. Yeah.
You were
Well,
battling Cado again.
yeah, I'm just happy to have made it to fifth place. Just look right. What do you mean? Uh, yeah, I'm just happy. Oh, right. I can just look at the standings. That's true. Anyway, I'm just happy that I managed to get fifth place. I started, I think, 14th.
Yeah, you were way down there.
Yeah, I don't even know at which point I managed to get up, but I did, which is always good. I think it was just like I said just before the restart. It's that chaos at the start. A lot of people crash, and if you manage to survive it, you can improve a lot. But I mean, this is basically what happens in CL on almost every one of my races. I start really badly with a bad quali, and then I manage to scrape out a fifth or a fourth place. I really have to improve my quali game. Okay, and is it just me, or turn 3, the first hairpin, you can really cut it?
The first hairpin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I cut that quite a bit.
It feels like that's the optimal line, but I'm actually not sure.
Any of those corners that has the orange curb, except for that really tight one in the middle, you can cut nice.
Oh my god, so slow. So slow. Yeah, and I was dead last. Managed to bottle all of my laps. Welp! There goes another CL race. Okay, and Corvid doing really well again.
I think this is the first time Guetzley's beat me in qualifying. Guetzley in P3, I'm in P8. Good job, Guetzley.
Let's
Good
go.
showing for Riker.
Oh shit. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's all
expect
about it's all
everyone
about
to
the
be.
race flow. So just keep calm. You can do it.
I don't think. I didn't expect everyone to be that bad actually. Like, not that it's bad, but like, I expected way more sub 35 fives.
Yeah,
It's very easy to bottle on this track, to be fair.
yeah. I was being able to do some low 35s yesterday when I practiced, but all these laps were just crap.
Yeah. I bottled the first 2 laps, so I just went for a safer one final time and I got 8th.
Huh, interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see the strategies here. Oh my god, Rosim is already in last. Oh my god, huge crash there. Maybe Sue will let me through and slip me. Or maybe not. No, wide into first corner. Fuck.
Oh,
That was unnecessary.
you're gonna cause a lag rocket if you get any closer, Eurist. Oh,
I was
that was
ahead of
tight.
you.
That was really tight.
Yeah, I was wondering if I should even move or if that would be dangerous.
I'm going to pass you on the slip. Oh, if I don't fuck up. Side by side.
Oh man, it's really tough. Because you're saying side by side, but you're like 2 car lengths behind. Also, I have no idea what my strategy is gonna be here. I'm not even sure why I took mediums. Is this a hard track? I'm starting to feel like this is a hard track. And the one stopper is probably the best choice. Or maybe it's pushing it. shit. That was really bad.
Went up the
That-
middle.
Oh. What the fuck?
Oh, how did you get a penalty?
I don't know.
You weren't even touching me.
Nothing happened. That's one of the weirdest penalties I've seen.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like it had any effect though, so that's fine. So, huh. So if I pit on lap 8, then there's 10 laps, I guess. Oh my god, I hate this track.
Yeah.
The runoffs are so weird.
Yeah, when Fox was practicing this morning, he said he had to just do a lap slowly, driving on all of the shoulders to make sure he knew. Oh my god, ghosts are off.
No way. No, they're not.
They're off.
They're not.
I just had a crash with Sexy and Jaruni.
Yeah, that's because they pitted.
I'm so used to being in last. I thought they were lapping me already.
You really scared me for a moment.
Oh my god. So funny.
Okay, so the mediums were probably not the best choice. One advantage that sometimes I feel like the hards have in some tracks, it's very situational, is that because they have a lower top speed, sometimes you enter some corners at a lower speed, which makes them actually easier to do.
Yeah, you can do them like flat out when you couldn't on a soft.
Yeah. And sometimes it becomes easier to not screw up.
It's more novice friendly.
Wow. So I let
It's-
Smirnov pass so I can take his soft slip, and he just crashes right in the next corner. Nice job, nerd.
Fucking Neds.
Yeah, well, in classic Yurist fashion, I managed to start last, and now I'm like just in the usual 5th to 6th to like 8th place.
Oh, Gwetzley, fuck.
Okay, Smirnov, it's getting really hard to justify letting you pass if you keep crashing. Also, I think his tires might be falling off. Yeah, I feel like the softs probably don't last enough to justify them in this track. Oops. Okay, sorry. That was not intentional. I actually failed the cut. Yeah, but I'm doing basically the same time that I was doing with the softs on my quali laps, which is embarrassing. Yeah, but this track is really weird. Sometimes the corners, it feels like you don't even touch the grass when you cut them. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just a small difference of a few pixels which aren't grass. I know that people noticed when there was that difference between base tracks and track editor tracks. At the edge of the road, there was like an extra pixel on the base tracks. Some people noticed that they felt the difference while racing on custom tracks. That is very subtle though. Okay, so would be cool to get Jiruni's slip, so if Jiruni could just crash a bit, just a little crash. Would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, I have to be really careful to not miss my pit stop because it's very easy for me to forget which lap I'm supposed to go in. Which is next lap. Okay, so the hards definitely last 10 laps, but by the 9th lap they're already struggling and sliding a lot. And I'm 4th. I'm running 4th place somehow. Oh, I think I saw Kato being catapulted into space in turn 1. Not sure what happened there. Okay, box, box, box. Pitting now, and I'm just gonna pray that my strategy actually pays off. Eurist lag, okay.
Fuck. I
Wait,
got
is-
held out.
Is Kato in the VC?
Fuck. Suasa blocked my pit entry. I think I gotta go mediums now.
Wait, Kato isn't in the VC. I think. Let me check real quick. He
Shadow
isn't,
is
what the fuck?
not in PC.
Okay, so why did he say Eurist lag? That's weird. I thought he was kind of answering me.
I just ended Joe Porsche's life.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so Kato definitely will have to pit. I don't think he's going to take these mediums to the end. Even if they were fresh, it would be far from ideal now. He's sliding a lot. Okay, so he's probably gonna pit now. No. Okay. So he's probably gonna go for softs in the last stint. So I'll just have to keep my distance for that last stint. Oh no, Sui! What happened?
He had to go. He's on a time schedule. The time.
Yeah, we did take
Great.
a lot of time at the start. I'm gonna blame Quetzley for that DNF. Quetzley and his long piss. Okay, so I guess Kato just pitted. Yes, he did. He lost a lot of time on that last lap out. I managed to overtake him and gain some distance even before he pitted. So hopefully he doesn't catch up to me. Even though now my tires will start to slide. I think I probably lose like 1 second per lap. At least 1 second per lap.
I'm catching Vlad. Oh, someone just lagged across the track.
Yeah, that was COVID. Just started lagging like, I don't know, at least 1 lap ago.
Okay. Let's go into lap 25. I'm still keeping a consistent lap time, which I think is good. It's looking good. I think I also have Rozim on my tail. Rozim who had, at least I'm pretty sure he had a really bad start. He had a crash right at the start that sent him to the back of the field. Lap 26, so last 3 laps. Things are getting tense. The tire wear is kicking in. This is the moment where everyone's strategies come together.
I'm catching Vlad, but not fast enough.
Ooh, run.
Sorry, Auntie. Might not get a point yet for you.
Oh no, I got it screwed up. Oh no. Okay, so Rozim also has tire wear, which might be just good enough to keep me ahead. It's gonna be another tense finish here in CL. Last lap. Oh, I definitely lost a lot of time on that lap.
Oh, I get to see the race end because Corvid's right behind me.
Right behind you, boss. Oh no! I can't believe I screwed up the last few corners. Okay. Oof. That was super tense.
Holy shit. Slip,
Yes!
slip. Fuck. Oh my
GG.
god. Me and Kara went over like exactly the same path. That's
You got him, pal.
crazy fucking finish.
Okay.
Quetzley, that we swapped from quali to race, we swapped the exact positions nearly.
Oops.
Yes, I got wrecked at the beginning again. Oh,
I
Nice
jumped up right to third at the start, like, man.
I I went
5
straight
people in front of you
GG.
got wrecked. Jesus.
Okay, so only Grunk missing.
Holy
There we
shit.
go.
Yeah.
Amazing results.
Game
Wow,
on,
Nice.
mate. Well
game
done,
on, you
Kubo.
killed me with that pit stop. It was
Yeah.
incredible.
Goosey, you good to do main com for SL?
Yeah.
Alrighty, I can probably watch your stream, but that's about it.
GG, folks.
Uh,
I'm
Are you
really
not
glad
at?
Good
to
race.
Oh yeah, yeah.
have
You
salvaged
can
both
do
races.
secondary from the VC then, yeah?
No,
No?
nah.
Okay.
Let Het do secondary from in the lobby.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I haven't
Okay,
seen that chat.
so Goose, I can't guarantee anything when it comes to the quali championship, but at least in the actual races, we were able to get some good results for VO.
That's probably my strongest weekend, 4th and 3rd. Usually I fuck one of them up and then I do good in the other one. But this time I win. And did good
Nice
in
one.
both, so that's very nice. Good job, Glad, so you got some points for us in the feature. OG
Yes,
is
I